Hello everybody, this is Jet, and I wanted to let you know why tomorrow is one of the most important days for an investor in 2020. Now please, before we get into this video, please remember to smash that like button. The more you hit those likes, it'll work with the YouTube algorithm and we can get this out to more and more investors. With that, let's get started. Wednesday, April 29th, the United States will be releasing the GDP report for quarter one of 2020. We all know what will happen. The GDP will probably be going down or even be negative due to this case of events that we've been experiencing. As an investor, we already see this coming. The behavioral investors will probably react to this in a very negative way. They will be selling off their stocks, trying to get out when they can, and this will be a great time for investors to reanalyze their stock portfolios and take advantage of the decreased prices. I believe tomorrow will be the breaking point for the stock market. We will either see higher highs or lower lows. People will react accordingly. The behavioral investor makes these huge irrational decisions. We all know what has happened. We all can see what has happened. But when these numbers are released, people act emotionally. This is where we have to take our emotions out of investing and use our brains. See what is happening. We all know what has been happening. So if we take a step back, we can reanalyze and we can really take advantage and add a decent percentage growth to our stock portfolios. Along with the GDP being reported tomorrow, earning reports from some of the stocks that I recommended that the government will not let fail will be coming out this week. April 29th, Boeing will be releasing their quarter one earning reports. Boeing, as we all know, will have lower revenues than projected due to everything that's been going on in the world. They've had very limited amount of people working in their factories. This will affect their stock, and the emotional investor, the behavioral investor, will react to this one. Along with that is Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean will be releasing their earnings report April 29th, along with Boeing and the United States GDP report. This is all for quarter one, and this will show them in a very negative light. Behavioral investors will react accordingly. Along with Boeing and Royal Caribbean, American Airlines and United Airlines will be releasing their earnings reports for quarter one 2020 on April 30th this week. This will also be affected. They have lower revenue than they have projected. The emotional investor will believe that this is a bad sign. This is the breaking point for these companies. This is a great time for us investors who are using our head, not our emotions, to make a decision on whether to buy these companies. If you have not gotten in yet, it is still a great time to get into the airlines, to get into the cruise lines. But these dates of recording and reporting their earnings will be a great time to take advantage of the emotional investor. As much as we love those guys, and I'd love them to see this video and think to start using their brain, it is time for us, the logical investor, to profit and hopefully make a bigger return than we're already making on some of these companies. I hope this video was informative for some of you new investors out there. I know there's a lot that goes into investing, but in these weird times that we're experiencing, these are some of the most important days for the United States stock market and for some of the companies I have brought up in previous videos. Please take your time to look at the stock market tomorrow and throughout the rest of this week and make an educated decision if you think that you should be buying in now, waiting. In my opinion, there's not a bad time to start investing. This is a great time. This is a horrible time for a lot of people, but a great time to start investing. If you have the excess cash, put it into the stock market, and in a year, 2 years, you will double, triple your initial investment. This is a great time for an investor to take advantage of the situation. I hope everybody is doing well out there and their families are doing okay. And I hope the United States starts kicking up in their economy again and people can get back to work and these companies can start coming back alive. With that being said, please remember to smash that like button and subscribe if you are new. And tune in on later this week and in the next week for more videos. Thank you. Bye.